Hey everyone, this is Wei and welcome back. Let's do another pretty face drawing and I will be drawing this girl. So let's get started and I'll talk about the process along the way. Alright, so let's draw this face and I'm gonna draw it kind of smaller so I can hopefully shade it a little bit quicker because there's a lot of hair on her. It's really nice. Really attractive looking. So I'm gonna start out with her eye. I'm using a 6B, so it's gonna be hopefully relatively fast. Very sharp eyes. Yeah, it was actually how I came across this pictures. I was looking for examples of hair, pictures of nice hair, and then she came up and said, "Hey, this would be a good face to draw." Okay, so let's see. So I'm just gonna start shading. It's a little bit smaller, so it might, even if it doesn't look like her, it's okay. So, all right, so that's one eye, and then the eye spacing about one eye. Probably looks like, yeah. And then the slant is almost horizontal, maybe slightly up a little bit. Very little. Okay, so here's the other eye. Her lid, eyelid. I'm using a 6B, so it's very broad. Just trying to get those smaller lines. It's a little difficult, but I mean the reason I'm using it is because it's nice and soft, and you're just able to do it a lot faster. Keep you loose. Okay, her nose coming straight down. Let's see how far vertical corner of her nose to the eye. Then let's see, kind of shorter nose, probably like somewhere over here. Looking at the angle, and then the other side, slightly past this eye. There's the other nose, nostril. Okay, it's probably somewhere like there. Okay, going straight down. Very nice lips coming straight down past her nose a little bit. Probably somewhere here. And then for this side, it's kind of like right at the eye, somewhere right here. So I'm just kind of measuring vertical. All right, so let's start. Again, I don't want to make it too tedious. Just kind of want to draw a pretty face. Lip here, two bulges. Okay. Very soft. I'm very soft with my pencil, with my hand right now. Okay. Then corner of mouth is dark, so I just kind of dab that a little bit. All right. So let's see. I've probably gone just a little bit too far. Looks like it's coming out too much, so I'll just erase that. Well, good thing I didn't draw that dark at the beginning, right? All right, so now let's fill in her face. All right, let's go down this way. Start here, darker here. I'm actually using the shadow right around here. Okay, at the distance is like an eye. Yeah, starts. So shadow starts around there. Hair's right here, and then she's got pretty square chin. So it looks like it's right around here. Kind of starts turning a little bit. Very square. The distance, let's see, is about greater than half of this. So right, yeah, probably somewhere around there. Okay, so I'm just measuring, getting those crucial points. Very square chin. I mean, I don't know. You can. Well, it's kind of pretty like that, but we can, also make it a little bit sharper if we wanted to. All right, so let's go back up. Hair distance right here is like almost like half the distance of her nose, slightly more. So probably somewhere right here. That'll be the top of her head. All right. I know it looks a little bit weird right now. Hopefully we can adjust for some of the features. Looks like I might have made her chin a little bit too big. Okay, we can make that smaller. I'm gonna tighten this jaw area right here a little bit. Okay. And then her hair, really nice looking hair. That's kind of what attracted me to this photo in the first place. All right, so we got flow coming down here, covering her eye, to her face, comes down to her mouth, flows out. And then this is all dark in here. All right, this is all dark. So there's a flow here, flow here, flow, and then there's one big clump on the top. I see this, okay. Clump. Then we'll go to this side. There's a one, let's see, this, so the small flow right here comes in. Well, here's a big one. Comes in over a shoulder. And then this goes out. This one clump right here goes out and goes straight down. Okay, and there's some loose hair coming over. Let's tuck that in a little bit. I might have drawn it too far out. Then her neckline. Okay, all right, let's start shading. Let's see. I made her eyebrow a little bit too high. So those are the first things that I've drawn, and usually something is off. All right, let's go. Eyebrow. Let's do her eye first. Very nice looking eyes. Shading. All right, the corner of the eye is darker here. So I'm just gonna start very lightly. I'm still doing it very lightly. Just to start. Darker down here. The lower lids. Darker up here. Upper lid is always dark. Just kind of got this dreamy look. Let's see. So again, 6B, very soft. So very light touches, but it does, offer very nice texturing. Very nice, soft texturing shading. So, okay, let's go to the other eye. It's hard for me to go light sometimes, because my head is not over the camera, so I want to put my head over the camera. All right, let's see. It's darker here, and then the lower lid, very light. All right. Start shading that eye a little bit darker. This is, her hair is covering it, so it's going to be dark. And then her upper lid, eyelids, okay. All right, so it's a little, I know I'm going really soft, but that's just the nature of the pencil. I don't want to go in too hard, just in case I make a mistake. I can't erase it. Okay, so here, the nose, nostrils, dark. Then here's the Terminator. It's always a little bit of bounce lighting. So it's just a little right there. See how you can do that? It gives off a nice bounce light, right in here. And then this is dark because it's in shadow. A little bit of shading right here, not too hard. I might have drawn it a little bit too hard. See that? It's a little bit darker here. It should be a little bit softer. Because now it looks like a line as opposed to shading. So, you know, this is it's actually a pretty common mistake with the drawings that you guys show me. You know, a lot of you just do like a line, and which is, you know, incorrect. So try to shade it, you know, that this line comes about because of the face. It's, you know, because the nose is falling back and receding. All right, now her lips. And actually, yeah, you know, this image is in black and white, so it does help, right? Because you can easily spot the value a lot better. If this was in color, then you kind of have to figure out, well, you know, how dark is her lip, and so it's nice to work from black and white if you can, because all the values are there. You don't have to translate it from color. Okay, her teeth is darker. Let's not make it too dark. Always nice to draw people with whiter teeth. Okay, and the lower lip right here is dark. So I really like this softness, you know, of the 6B, right? You see how just minimal shading and it looks good. I really like this look. This kind of soft, you know, semi-realistic look, not too realistic. Okay, and then the chin. Yeah. So at this point, I can either go back to the eyes and do that, or I can probably start shading some of the hair. But either way, I mean, this is kind of like the first or the second stage, right? After I put in the roughed in the features, and I started shading. And now I should probably work on the hair a little bit. So because this part really needs to be dark in order for the face to come out. So I don't know, I kind of like this look, so I might just keep it this way. Keep it nice and soft, as opposed to, you know, drawing too much of the hair. So I'm looking at the face, and it looks like, yeah, it kind of looks like her. But it is a pretty face, so we're on the right track. A little bit more shading. Let's go, seeing a little bit more subtleties. This should be darker. Chin. This is darker. This is darker. This side of the face is darker. All right, so you see the shading is kind of like wiggly shapes. I mean, it's cross-hatching, but also with a little bit of turning, just because it needs to be so soft. Like, these small wiggly shapes actually works well. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off this with a speed drawing, you know, because the hair and stuff gets a little tedious, and then I'll be right back to show you how it looks. Alright, I'm back and here's my final drawing for this pretty face, and I just kind of stuck with the 6B most of the time because I just kind of like this consistent texture over it, and so it's very soft, had to be very light on my hands. Now the hair, I did use an electric eraser, and that's one thing that's really good about this stuff is for hair, you can bring back some of those highlights with an electric eraser. I suppose you could do it with a regular eraser if you do it hard enough, like with a very sharp edge. You might be able to get that, but it's a lot easier with electric eraser. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Just be very light on your hands, with a 6B, and I'm just gonna leave it like this. I don't want to push it too dark because even if I make it darker, I don't think it's gonna improve it much. It might make it more realistic, but I kind of like this overall soft look anyways. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.